Hey, hey, hey. So, Yoke here. I just wanted to make this a new video here and say hi to everyone. Probably. So, I posted this long video about the ending of Funky Family. And I just wanted to maybe explain some of the things that I didn't go in too deep in that video. One being my perspective about the world. I'm not going to go into details, but shortly said, if the assumptions of, let's say, if the assumptions of anything are wrong, then all the conclusions that we do afterwards also wrong, false, right? So let's say I give you an idea, an example. If the assumption is that nothing exploded and expanded out and the universe is now here and I'm talking to you, if that is wrong, then everything that we build upon that idea is wrong. Like one thing is the materialistic universe, or materialistic worldview from my perspective is wrong, because I don't believe that nothing exploded. My, I don't know what to call it, dare I say, experience is that consciousness is fundamental and the material world is then a result afterwards. But the first thing is consciousness. But I have to take this call. It's my son. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, I had to take that phone call. That was my son, and family is important to me. That's one of my truths. It's one thing, the thing that is... Okay, I talk about the real and the false world. So for me, the false world is the world that is based on wrong assumptions. We build an idea, we build different kinds of things around different assumptions, and if the assumption is wrong, then the result is false. This is the world we live in. That's why we have so many problems now, is because there's so much fear. Fear comes from the fact that it's a random universe and you never know when you're gonna die. And when you die, then lights are off. I don't see things like that. I'm not religious, by the way, just to explain. I'm not like... Anyway, yeah. I'm just a free man thinking for myself. And my conclusion is that consciousness is fundamental, and that takes me to the place where this life has meaning. This is a meaningful existence. So anyway, I see that the world is upside down. It's manipulated. It's also not that it's just happened to go like this. It's actually planned. I feel that this world is manipulated. I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to go into different theories, but not that I have anything against them. I have talked about different theories here as well. But anyway, so just to explain now, because I'm talking about the ending of Funky Family. So why? The different reasons. I don't have resources to keep it up. Like, it doesn't, to be honest, just frank, authentic. I'm going to be talking very authentically here in my YouTube channel. It doesn't, how do I say it? I'm losing money. I don't have money to keep it up. There's too many expenses. Not that we have we don't get salary, no salaries. So forget all of those ideas. It doesn't bring in enough to maintain itself. So I don't have money. And then there's the question that I mentioned in the long video also, like, okay, now if you want to continue it, it requires a lot of commitment and sacrifice, like time invested. And for me, that's a problem. That's where the problem comes in, that I don't have that time. My truth dictates my choices, and my truth is that a family is important. Family is our core community. We can have different communities, but the core community we have is our family. We need to take care of our family. I have 2 kids. I'm not willing to be away from their Christmas schools, whatever these different events they have when they end the year, or when they're whatever. They have concerts. They go into Steiner school, so they have different concerts. I'm not willing to be away from there anymore to build another family. I work with the core family. I build it. So, yeah, I'm not willing to make those sacrifices anymore. I'm following my truth, and my truth is, I think it's very different from the truth, quote unquote truth, that is being delivered to us through media. Anyway, so I wanted to explain that that's the reason. There are also other reasons, but I might talk about them in another time to open up more of these thoughts that I have. But one of the things is that I think the system we live in is it's totally upside down. It's manipulated, and I don't trust it. I don't agree with it. So if I look at what is being fed through media to our children, it's wrong, and I say no to it. And I make this declaration. I don't know if that's the right word, but I have to say no to some things. I have to say no to the falseness of the world. It's not my world. The rulers who rule this world, not my rulers, you know. So then when we think about business, I'm not going to build a business in a world like that. It's not at all important to me. I don't want to be a successful business owner in a false system. There's a real world, the natural world, family, love, creativity. There are different things that I put into that box, that idea of the real world. And I think we have to get back to basics. I'm not willing to go that route anymore. I'm not willing to build anything in the false world. I'm willing to build something in the real world. This is a different story. But anyway, so I'm not doing business because I don't want to become successful. I don't need power or fame or anything. For me, creativity is important. I'm a creative being, so I use that YOGAFUNC. That's one of the main reasons I started YOGAFUNC in 2011, 9 years ago. I started YOGAFUNC because it was a creative process that I really enjoyed doing. I really wanted to do it, and I still do. Now when I get out from the system, I'm thankful for all the people who were involved. I'm thankful for Corgro. I'm thankful for Eri Mover, for everything that we did together. I'm really grateful for that. But now I've changed. And the people who are involved with this the Funky family, for instance, they know. We've talked about this. I've changed. I'm a different person than like 3 years ago. I was in a very different place than I'm now. Now I'm in a better place, a lot better place. And yeah, so anyway, I don't know where I was going. My mind is going everywhere. So I just wanted to talk to you and say, kind of explain what I'm doing. Yeah, maybe I was saying that. So I'm not going to build anything. I'm just creating. I'm doing what I do, and I'm sharing with the world. And if you see value in it, use it. 2 rules, not rules, 2 ideas. support what you like or it will go away. So if you like the work that I do, please support. This is my job. This is not my hobby. I don't have any other job. I teach online classes daily. I have a class tonight. In 4 hours, I'm going to teach a class here. And then I build YOGAFUNC and the other concepts, the loop, which is the progression of full vinyasa. This is what I do. This is how I feed my family. I have nothing else. So thank you for the support. Patreon, that's how you support. Because I'm not building a business. There's not going to be any license fees. 10 euros per month plus VAT. That's what Patreon does. I can't help it. And you have access to all the material. I'm going to be posting all of the material. Also instructor education material. And then I'm going to post probably here on YouTube, or I will post here also material. So it's going to be available for everyone. But those who are supporting me or me and my wife through Patreon, then you get access to more material. Also, all the YOGAFUNC classes and other classes, full-length classes. YouTube will get shorter classes. I'm super excited. It's kind of, I'm emotional. I have many different emotions, but I'm excited about getting this thing, like, to put that line, like, okay, now we're here. Let's move on. Let's see what happens. Thank you for your support. Did I say the other one? First one was give credit. No, support what you like. The second one was give credit where credit is due. So I will be sharing all of this, and some of you instructors, you might see this video. However you find my material or you find my Patreon page, I'm giving you the access to all of the material. Use it. Use it. But give credit where credit is due. If I made the program, let people know that I made it. And keep supporting. The best way for you to support is to come to our online trainings. I will post them. It's the life is such a confusing. The world is such a confusing place, and life is kind of confusing at the moment because of what's happening in this false world. So it's hard to plan anything because you don't know when the world is going to be locked down again. So come to the trainings. Support us on Patreon. Thank you for that. That is meaningful, so that you understand that it's not that, okay, Jokke now is ending his business and he has this extra money to no, I have nothing. But that's fine. I've been like this for many, many years already. I haven't had money-wise nothing in. I don't even have a credit card. I don't have a card. I don't have a card. So just that you know, now this is authentic me. This is just me talking. You can see, am I lying to you? No, of course not. So, yeah, thank you for the support, because this is how we eat. What else did I want to say? There might be some other things, but I think I'm going to end it now. So thank you anyway. By the way, I'm going to start doing more of these videos, vlog type videos. Mostly it's going to be me and the couch. And I think this setup is great. This is where we teach online yoga. Come to the yoga classes. See, I'm not begging for your support without giving you something. I want to deliver something. I want to offer you something. Like I just explained, all the material. But yeah, online classes. Through Patreon, you can pay for that as well. There are different tiers. By the way, when you go into the Patreon, check it out. Tiers, if you don't know what they are, there are different tiers, meaning that you can pay 10 euros to get the library. You can pay 20 euros to get access to our live classes once a week. You can pay this and that and that and that. Now, I don't count. So if you're a student or you're out of work because of this situation, you don't have a lot of money and you can pay the 10, but you want to come to online, come. I don't care. I don't count. See, there's one principle. I want to end this video with this one. There's one principle I believe in. The principle of giving and receiving. If we give freely with a pure heart, not holding on, but just give, the universe, I believe, will support me. I haven't succeeded in this yet. I still hold on. I still somehow don't let this flow happen. But I believe in it. I believe in it. Another thing is, if I take but don't give, I'm screwed. The universe will smack me. Karma, in a way. I believe in that. So there are universal laws. There are some laws in this place, wherever we are in, whatever this world is, whatever this universe is. It can be anything. It can be virtual. It can be imagination. That's my guess, but who cares about my guesses? So I think that's it. I said enough. Thank you very much. Come to the yoga. This is where we do it. I'm actually going to do my own practice now. So thank you, and see you in the next video. I'm going to be, subscribe and like and all of that. Blah, blah, blah. It's important because if you want to follow this video, subscribe and click the whatever bell thing, whatever. And maybe you will get notifications when I go or when I do this. I'm going to go live as well, but if I do these videos, maybe you get a notification. I'm not so certain about that, but anyway, do that and like the video so other people see it, and maybe they can also see this video. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.